This trading algorithm has made me 9,764% profit and will continue to make me thousands of dollars every month. If you know how to code, I would highly recommend you setting this algo up and having it manage some of your trades. Here's the strategy. You must first go to your indicators, type in moving average. I use a regular moving average for this strategy. You will then go to settings, the cog, go to the length, and put 68. You will then have to go back to the indicator tab and type in Bollinger Bands. I use the %B. You will then go to the settings again and go over to length and put it to 50. You must also have an understanding of higher highs and higher lows. For example, you can see this is higher than this, so this is a lower low. When it goes higher, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It's almost like a ladder. It just goes up and up and up. We're going to be using this along with the moving average to tell which direction it's going in. As for take profit, we will be going for a solid 20%. And for a stop loss, you can either use a 20% stop loss, DCA, or just hold till it finally hits. I tend to DCA because I can typically get in more money in the trade and make a lot more in the long term. So here's the trade. As you can see, the candles just broke above the 68 moving average. And the second I see that the Bollinger Bands have gone above the higher band at 1, I entered the trade. And you can also see, as I was saying with the higher highs and higher lows, we can tell there's been a breakout here. And it just so happened to break out at the exact same time the Bollinger Bands broke out. Along with being on top or above the moving average, I knew it was a good entry. Now let's look at some other trades that I hit on the using this strategy. As you can see, when the coin originally dropped and it was still sitting at around 36 million market cap, I had entered a trade. There had been a big breakout, actually the first breakout that the Bollinger Bands had even hit. On top of that, it had made a higher high after consolidating, and it broke above the moving average. Now, you could do a moon bag, which would have allowed you to carry the trade all the way up to a 340 million market cap, which would have been a 10x. However, I didn't do that. I let my strategy run, and I took my profit. And I did it again, and again, and again. And eventually, there was a loss. So what I do here? Well, ARK has a solid narrative behind it, a solid base, and a solid community. It's got a good website, and I genuinely trust the coin. So as you can see, it eventually ran right back up to where the take profit would have hit. Now granted, it took several days. So if I had just left it there and had held it, I eventually would have made my money. However, I didn't do that. Every 10% it dropped, I put in 2 more SOL. So I put in some probably around here, probably around here, probably around here. I just kept doing that until eventually I made a 20% profit on my hold, which ended up happening before this trade. So probably about, I'd say it probably just barely hit. It's probably about right here. Hey, sorry to interrupt. This is me in the future. I was looking back while editing, and I needed to clarify a few things. If I was manually trading, I would very clearly have known this was a downtrend. So this would not have, these 2 trades would not have been entered. So technically would have been a 100% win rate. However, for some reason, my algorithm saw this, right? It saw essentially, fuck, not mean to click a 5th time. Essentially, it saw these higher highs and higher lows and figured the trend had reversed, and it hadn't. So that is pretty much why both of these trades were entered. At which I hit it again, another profit, and I am currently in a trade right now using this exact strategy, and I am up, let's see, 1.5%. So not anywhere close where I want to be. However, I trust it will go how it needs to go. Sorry to interrupt again. Just wanted to show you how that trade played out. Ended up taking profit at about 7:15 this morning. Overall, there's a 90% win rate. And if you DCA, there's a 100% win rate. Now if you go over the Pingu, this strategy also almost perfectly called the bottom, allowed an entry. It did end up taking a really long time to get out of this trade. However, made our profit. We then move on to where it hit again. Actually, I don't know why I put that entry there. It was here. And we hit again right here. There should be one more trade. Yes, okay, right here. And we hit just right here. And there are several other places where we could have had slightly better entries. However, we do not double up on trades here. I run this algo on a little over 30 coins total. Although they aren't all Solana meme coins. Some of them are on Ton, some of them are on BNB. Others are on Ethereum. Typically, there's around a 68% win rate. And that's on over 600 trades in the last 2 months. However, I do DCA, so I currently have a 100% win rate. Now, if you're interested in airdrops, you can see in the description, there will be a link to a airdrop for the coin Doinkers. As you can see, this is the airdrop game. You generate shit coins. Funny, right? And this will allow you to get their coins when their coin drops. How you play the game is you get spins every hour, 2 hours, something around there. And you just spin. And you win coins. And as you win coins and spin, You eventually go over to the build where you will buy an upgrade. When these upgrades go all the way across the bar, the little character will go to the moon and he will help you increase your mining rate. They also give you free boost that you should always use, and they allow you to earn lots of coins doing very simple tasks such as playing video games, joining telegrams, and joining other airdrops. I also have my Discord and Telegram linked below. I plan on doing some community takeovers once we get enough people. You can also join GMGN using the link below. In my opinion, they are the best trading platform for meme coins. They also allow some amazing APIs, so if you're a coder, you should look into it.